Every single day, business owners make a mistake that costs them thousands, if not millions of dollars. Why? Because they do not clearly explain what their company actually does. If you are spending money on pretty websites and social media ads, but you're not seeing results, it's not because your product is bad. It's because your marketing is making your customers burn too many calories trying to figure out what you sell. Here is the hard truth. Customers don't care about your company's story. They only care about their own. Today, I am going to show you the 7-step StoryBrand framework used by billion-dollar companies like Apple to clarify their message. Because in the world of business, if you confuse, you'll lose. Step 1. You need to realize that your customer is the hero of the story, not your brand. If you position your company as the hero, you are actually competing with your customer. Instead, you need to position yourself as the guide. Think of your customer as Luke Skywalker and your brand as Yoda. Step 2 is understanding their problem. Companies tend to sell solutions to external problems, but customers actually buy solutions to internal problems. Think about Apple in the early days. Steve Jobs realized that people felt intimidated by computers. That was their internal problem. So Apple didn't just sell technology, they sold a simpler interface that made people feel creative and hip. If you want to explode your sales, figure out what internal frustration your product resolves and sell them that relief. Step 3. Enter the guide. To be the guide your customer trusts, you must communicate 2 things: empathy and authority. Let your customers know you understand their pain, and then prove your competence with quick testimonials, statistics, or awards. But trust isn't enough. People are terrified of making a bad purchase. It's like they are standing on the edge of a rushing creek, afraid to fall in. That brings us to step 4. Give them a plan. You need to place stepping stones in the creek so they feel safe crossing. Give them a simple 3-step process plan. Step 1. Schedule an appointment. Step 2. Let us create a customized plan. Step 3. Execute the plan together. When you spell out the exact steps, you eliminate their confusion and fear. Step 5 is where most businesses fail. Customers do not take action unless they are challenged to take action. You cannot be passive. You need a direct call to action, like a giant "Buy Now" or "Schedule an Appointment" button on the top right corner of your website. A direct call to action is like asking a customer, "Will you marry me?" But what if they aren't ready to buy yet? You need a transitional call to action, which is like asking them, "Can I take you on a date?" Offer them a free, valuable PDF guide or a webinar in exchange for their email address. When you give away free value, you establish yourself as the expert and build a relationship until they are ready to buy. Finally, steps 6 and 7, the stakes. A story is completely boring if there is nothing to lose. Every human being is trying to avoid a tragic ending. You must gently remind your customers of the negative consequences they will face if they don't buy your product. But don't just scare them. Show them the promised land. Never assume people understand how your brand can change their lives. You have to tell them. Show them exactly what their life will look like once their problem is solved. Paint a clear picture of their success and transformation. Stop being the hero of your own marketing. Be the guide, give them a plan, and call them to action. If you apply this 7-step framework, you won't just get more views. you will build a brand that customers are desperate to buy from. If you want more marketing secrets that actually work, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and let me know in the comments. What is the biggest marketing struggle you are facing right now? I'll see you in the next video.